Today is delivery day for my 2022 Rivian R1T electric pickup truck. I'm going to record the entire delivery process. They're delivering the vehicle to my house because, well, Rivian doesn't have dealerships. They have a direct sales model. So you either pick up the vehicle at one of their service centers or they'll deliver it to your house. I elected to have them deliver it here. I'm going to record the whole delivery process so you can see what it's like to take delivery of a Rivian R1T. But first, if this is your first time here on State of Charge, please don't forget, click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming content here on State of Charge. This video is powered by Qmerit, North America's leading provider of installation services for electric vehicle charging, home energy storage, and other electrification technologies. See how Qmerit is making the energy transition easy for home and business owners by following the link in the description of this video. So now I'm just going to wait here for the driver to arrive, and I'll record them pulling up the driveway. I plan on recording the whole delivery event. I actually reached out to Rivian and said that I plan on videoing the delivery process, and I got an answer that they said sure, that shouldn't be a problem, but I don't know if they know to what extent I plan on recording. I'm going to have all kind of cameras set up. I want to mic the delivery person so that their voice is clear on camera. I don't know if they're expecting someone to just come out with a cell phone and just kind of be like, okay, here's my new truck, that's great, and they're like, yeah, sure, that's not a problem. I don't know if they know that I plan on really doing a comprehensive video here, but I hope the delivery agent doesn't mind. They allow me to mic them up so that way we can show the followers exactly what it's like to take delivery of a Rivian R1T. Obviously, delivery process is different with direct-to-sale vehicles like Tesla and Rivian because people are used to going to a dealership and picking up their car, and it's different with the companies that do direct sales models like Rivian. Now, I did have the option of picking it up at a Rivian delivery center. The closest one to me here was in Brooklyn, New York. It's pretty far, and it's tough getting to Brooklyn with traffic and everything, so it's much easier for me to have them delivered here, and plus I could set up my cameras provided they allow me, show you guys exactly what it's like. So I'm going to sit here, wait now. Hopefully they're not too long. They should be arriving within 10 minutes if they're on time, and then I'll see if they let me mic them up. Okay, so they just drove past my house. The Rivian is on a flatbed. I thought somebody might be driving it here, but evidently that's how they deliver them. They have them on flatbeds and they drive them up. So let's hope that the truck driver is a Rivian agent that can talk about the vehicle and go over the whole process and explain the vehicle to me. That's what I was hoping to do. We're going to find out soon. So I think they're making a U-turn because I could hear the backup light brakes, and there it is behind me. So there she is. After waiting about a year after placing my reservation, the truck's finally here. I set my camera up in time lapse to record the driver taking it down off the tow truck. Okay, so the driver has unloaded the R1T, pulled the truck down my driveway. I asked them if they could back it in next to the Lightning, and I'm going to now ask her if she doesn't mind if I record this whole session. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well.
My name's Tom.
Sade.
Sade, nice to meet you. So as you can see, I'm recording you here. Is it okay if I record you? I'd like to record this whole delivery session so I could show my followers what it's like to take delivery of a Rivian vehicle.
Absolutely.
Oh, great. So if you don't mind, I'm going to mic you up so we can hear you well, and we'll go through the whole. I want you to give me the regular delivery process as if I don't know anything about the vehicle. I actually do know a lot about it. I've driven it before, but I'm going to act like a regular customer and ask you a million questions about it, and hopefully you can answer them all.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Okay, so what do we have to do first? I see you've got some paperwork there.
Yes. Some goodies for you, but first we're going to sign your MV82, your title and reg.
Okay.
And then your odometer statement. If you have one here, it's not really necessary in New Jersey that you have your odometer statement, but we do have it.
Okay.
So three autographs from you, and we can carry you on from there.
That works. Do you need a pen?
Oh, I do not. I have one.
Okay, great.
Yeah. for those windy days. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, the document here just says my name, my VIN,
Yep.
day and date, signed. Okay, one signature down. And this one here, it looks like the purchase agreement.
Yes, right there.
All right. All right.
And then your odometer statement. And once we're in the vehicle, I'll show you on the screen your UI. Exactly.
Now
how many
reads,
miles
yeah,
we
about
have.
100 miles. That's about average for a new
Anything
vehicle.
over that, shame on us. But you never want to buy a vehicle without any miles on it.
I know you have to have tested it and make sure everything's working fine.
All right. I assume that you would have the Rivian app downloaded on your phone, right?
I do have the Rivian app downloaded. Yes.
Okay, so let's pull that out.
Okay. All right.
Did you get that?
Have
All
my
right.
driver's license here.
Make
That's
sure you're
me.
not expired. All
Tom
good to go.
Malagany.
Yep.
And now I need to get my Rivian app open, which I have.
Go ahead and refresh.
Refresh.
Yep.
It says you are now.
Now you take your card.
Let's go.
And drag it right up.
All right. Boom.
You are now a proud
Accepting
owner.
delivery. Okay.
Yep, proud owner.
Well, thank you very much. And it's here. So you're done, right? You can leave?
Yes, that's it. But I feel like you have many questions for
Yeah, no,
for
you're
me.
not. You're not done. We've got a lot to go over here, so we could show people what it's like to take delivery of a Rivian. So I hit next. Now begin setup. So I'm setting up my phone as a key now. Add your phone as a key.
So what we need to do
be
is
in the
transition you into the driver's seat, and we'll walk you through the UI screen.
All right, let's jump in the car.
Let's do
Thanks. All right, so let's take a look at conserve mode now.
All right, so in conserve mode, you're going to kill your motor in the rear, and that's going to give you the ability to get the most out of the range that the vehicle offers at 314 miles.
When you say kill, let's say I need the power and I really step on it. Does it then join in, or is it always disconnected if you're in conserve mode?
From my understanding, you're running about 400, a little over 400 horsepower from that front
Just
drive
from the
unit.
front.
Yeah.
So I don't need more is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just curious.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. Well, that's probably, you know, the things that R1T is so powerful. I assume putting it in conserve mode makes sense because it's still so powerful. You might as well during normal driving, you know, be a little bit more efficient.
And for the newer EV owners, you may find that range anxiety is a thing, but we have options for people who may have long distances and they feel that they want to conserve their battery, and it will give them a little bit of peace of mind that they'll get to their destination.
Okay, yeah, I'm a new EV owner. I've never, you know, driven one of these before.
Yeah.
I think this is my 8th EV now.
Yeah.
So, I'm as excited about this one as any of the ones I've ever had. So, looking forward to driving it. Oh, all right, so that's drive. Is that it for? Oh no, how about off-road? We didn't talk about off-road.
Off-road mode offers another drop-down menu, so go ahead and wake it up and ready it. Yep. And
go off-road.
All right, so you have 5 other different sub-off-road drive modes here. In this mode, it is exactly what it says, off-road. So if you're on a paved surface, you may not get the best out of it. But in this mode, you get that 15 inches clearance off of the ground. Wow. It's the highest.
That's in the highest mode.
The highest mode. So to access that, you go to your off-road mode and you hit highest. And the vehicle will teeter up to a 15-inch
because I see it's setting me at 13.1. I guess that's like the standard off-road height, but then you can go higher if you want. Yeah, I'm gonna actually hit that.
Let's
highest.
hit that. So the back rises first and then the front follows until we reach the 15 inches of clearance.
Okay, and it has you can adjust your brake regen, you know, standard. You could put it on high if you want. I see that, and you can do that in the other drive modes also, right? You can. There's a default setting for each drive mode, but you can always play with it if you want the ride to be softer or harsher. If you want the regen to be stronger.
Yeah. And off-road, there are certain features here that you will have to use your brake, and you can only get to about 25 miles per hour max. So that would probably be your rock crawl mode, will be where you have to use your brake, and you can only do about 25 miles per hour there. Rally, of course, you can play around with your regenerative braking and your and your ride stiffness in your steering wheel.
And drift mode, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing too much drifting. I know
Yeah.
people like to have fun, but you know, for me, in the R1T is probably not the vehicle I'm going to drift a whole lot.
And you do have the wheel and tire combination, the 20-inch all-terrain, which will be perfect for off-roading.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what next?
Go ahead into towing. It's nothing really to see there, but when you do receive to the back to your hitch, it's a 5-prong, 2-inch class 5 receiver, and once it reads that something is attached to the hitch, the vehicle will then get into the appropriate ride height for you.
Very good.
Yeah.
And you could lower the ride height here, I guess, and
Exactly.
do whatever. We're going to get out of that because we're not going to be towing right now.
Exactly.
But that's basically how you do that.
Yep. So your top 3: all-purpose, sport mode, and conserve. We've covered that. Are you interested in all-purpose mode, or are you pretty?
Well, let's just take a quick look at that. I don't want to spend a ton of time. So now it's going to lower the ride height. It's set to standard ride height.
Yep.
And we're low. We're lowering now. I could feel the back of the truck going down first. And is that the mode that the vehicle defaults to when you turn it on? It's in all-purpose mode?
Whatever your last drive mode is before
So it remembers.
exiting.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, some vehicles always default to a certain drive mode, but this remembers what you had. That's good. That's good.
And one thing to point out, in all-purpose and conserve mode, we now have ride auto adjustment here. So you can turn it on or turn it off. It's up to you, but it will maintain a certain ride height for you automatically instead of lowering unless.
Okay.
It's at your discretion if you want the vehicle to automatically adjust its ride height.
Very good.
For you. So
all right, let's take a look at the cameras next.
All right. So you have your bird's eye view.
Okay, that's over here.
Your front-facing camera, and then go ahead and hit the rear arrow, and we have your rear-facing camera. Now, you see here, all 4 of those arcs are yellow. Go ahead and disengage bird's eye view, and now you have your left and right, rear, wheel wells.
Yeah.
So great for parallel parking. You won't worry about scratching up your rim or your tires or being on the curb. And then also, if you go to the front, you can see your, tap that again, and then hit the forward-facing.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yes, and now you have your front wheel wells there.
Yeah, cool.
So now you'll be able to see, as long as your side view mirrors are out, you'll be able to make that perfect park or positioning.
Because the cameras are under the side view mirrors.
Exactly.
That's where they come from. Very good.
So,
okay. Does it have mirror autofold?
Absolutely. When you lock your vehicle, it will automatically fold in.
Very cool.
If you don't, you can turn that off, but yes, the vehicle does come with the automated folding.
Okay. Anything else we need to look at inside? How do I open the glove box?
Oh, that is now airbags, but you do have some storage in between your legs underneath the seat.
I liked how you segued into not having a glove box. The Rivian R1T does not have a traditional glove box. Yeah. There are storage compartments under the seat and in the center console here. Console. Yeah.
So in here you have 2 USB-Cs and great transition. These 2 USB-C ports specifically transfer data. So if you ever want to pull any clips or videos from your gear guard security system, you can go ahead and do that there through a 128. So you transfer there. The other 4 USB-Cs in the back of the vehicle are purely for charging.
Okay, very good. Excellent.
In front of your storage in your center console, you have a charge port for your phone. Way more efficient for one phone at a time, but you can lay your phone there and charge
and it will do too.
And it can do too.
But it'll be so much more
Most
slow,
phones are really big, so it'll be fighting for space.
Another cool thing, under the front console, there is a Bluetooth speaker.
Absolutely.
That comes with all the Rivians, and it's always charging when it's under there.
When it's
so it won't be, when you arrive somewhere and you want to use it, it'll be fully charged.
That's right. And that's also, cool. With the music that you take with you, there is a nice lantern attached to that.
Very good.
Yeah. Did you know that?
I didn't know that there was a lantern. I know there's a flashlight in the door.
Yeah, so on your camp speaker here, these 3 panels here emit some light there.
Oh, I didn't really realize that.
So if you're out in the backyard and you want to set a certain ambience, you can go ahead and fire up your lantern.
That's cool. Yeah, I've used it during the day on a Rivian media drive, but not at night.
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
So very cool.
Yep, and you can, it's not submergible in water, but if it does rain a little bit, it is sealed for the elements.
Now I see it has a beautiful panoramic glass roof, but there's no sunscreen on it, right? There's no power screen to close it off.
No,
it's always open.
It is UV protected at 99.9%, but it is fixed.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Anything else we need to do inside the vehicle?
Yes, we have your music here. Let's go ahead and hit your music signal. So you have a powered FM antenna that picks up on all your stations, and if you have any presets that you want, you go ahead and hit that heart button there.
Okay.
You take that dial there, that compass yellow dial, and just
slide
drag
back
it
and
right,
forth?
back and forth, and find your station and set it. Underneath that is your Spotify. Do you have a Spotify account?
I do.
Okay. So in that process, go ahead and click on it. When you're ready, you go hit log in, and it'll generate a QR code for you, and it'll pair directly with the account that you have on your phone.
Yeah, I don't want to do that right now, though.
All right.
Cool.
Tune in. It's great. National FM or podcast or anyone that you like listening to, you can search and pick up stations from all over the country.
Absolutely. Like the Inside EVs podcast and also EV News Daily.
That's all right. Bluetooth for your phone for anyone that may have Pandora or any other media device that they want to upload on there. Awesome.
The Inside EVs podcast
Great.
pulled up by itself. Very good. That's today's show. I actually just finished shooting that like an hour ago.
Wow. And when did you record?
Like an hour ago.
Oh,
we do a live podcast every Friday.
Oh,
the Inside
understood.
EVs on Inside EVs. So
okay, so that's a good turnaround there. If it's live, you don't have to wait for it. Equalizers here, which are great. Yep. Go ahead and slide that to the right for a second. We'll pull it back up, and you have your presets here. So
over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have all of your different styles of however.
Music.
Yeah. Exactly.
Very good.
Soundstage is great if you're listening to live records or live concert albums. You have 19 speakers throughout the cabin, not including your camp speaker, but the Meridian sound system is very nice, very good quality.
Yes,
there.
I agree.
All right, so let's hop into your car front facing. So here's your gear guard. It's not activated yet, but there's a terabyte of storage built into the vehicle to collect those 30-second clips of anyone that's within 5 feet of the vehicle.
And you view them from here also?
And you can view them from here, absolutely. It's not set up yet, but if you were to hit see videos, just to walk you through it, and you hit those select, just showing you how you will pull a video, you hit that ellipses, and then you'll see copy to USB-C. So that's where you go ahead and pull. And then after about 10 days or less, they will delete. Unless you go and select the ones you want and then get rid of them.
Now, is there anything else I have to do to set this up to get it working?
Go ahead and click that front-facing fascia to the left.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. And then you would go ahead and turn it on. So
that's it.
That's it. Accept and activate.
Okay.
That's a choice you have to make.
Very good. Well, I just made it.
All right.
It's on.
So this is great. Let's say you want to come out and you're talking to someone in your driveway, and your vehicle, you have your phone in your pocket and your vehicle's here. Do you want to wake up the vehicle? Probably not. So if you set away from home on this screen, you'll be able to come outside and do what you need to do unless you want to actively unlock the car. So let's go ahead and set a location for you. So away from home, and then we're going to set your address.
Okay. So this is home address. Now everybody knows where I live.
Yes, this is how you can do it, but we won't do that on camera.
Yeah, I'll do that.
As long as you know.
I think we've already done it.
Yeah.
That's okay. Come and get me. I'm ready.
Quick point out here, this ellipses here is going to pick up another sub menu, so go ahead and click it.
The dots.
So anything here is going to replace right there. Okay. So let's jump right in to there's a new camp mode. I guess car wash mode is old news, but we do have your access and security on this screen we can finish up with. So out of these 5 here, the only 2, your tailgate and your gear tunnels, once you open them, you must get out and manually close them.
Right.
Everything else is fully automated from here. On your keys here, you can also access your front trunk and your rear lift gate by pressing them. But from here, you can open all of those different compartments on this screen. Drop
Very
the
cool.
tailgate.
Open
Gear
and
tunnel,
close it to know.
if you accidentally press it, you must get out and close it, and you'll see on the screen, it'll show that it's open, but the gear tunnel doors just pop ajar
Exactly, yeah, when you
slightly.
press
they
that,
won't come
they
all
don't
the way
come
down.
all the way down. You've got to open them the rest of the way, yeah.
Exactly, which I think is great for safety.
Yeah, probably. You could hit it by mistake and rip it off, you know,
Exactly.
without knowing it.
So on this side, go ahead and hit your lights, light bulb there. Lights and displays, you're already in auto. So at night, viaducts, tunnels, it will dim out and then come back on, and you have your intensity there. You have some accent lighting that's set on high right now. You have 3 different options there, or you could turn them off. So it shows you the zones where you'll see the accent lighting.
Very cool.
All right, and then your specs for your vehicle, as promised, under 100 miles. You have 18 miles on your truck, and all of your specs, along with some support there if you need it.
Very cool.
All right, let's hop into your ellipses again, more sub. Let's start with settings. This is a fun one. Locking behavior here, we're in vehicle, and then we'll go through all of these if you like.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so locking behavior. Go ahead and let's scroll through that. All of your doors will be unlocked. You see the handles poke out. When the vehicle is put into drive, they automatically lay flush. I get that question a lot. Why do these stick out like this? Do they go flat, or how do I know when the vehicle's off? When you see the doors flush, it's a nice visual
It's
cue.
locked.
Exactly.
Yeah. Easy to know.
Automatic unlock and park, all of those are on.
I like it. Unlock all doors. Proximity locking, that's great.
So go ahead and let's put that away from home, because remember we set that up. We can go ahead and turn that on. Yep, and you're already there, but we're not going to set it up.
Oh, yeah.
But this is where you will go ahead and initiate that.
I'm surprised you can't do it just from my location, like, because that's where we are. It shows where we are.
Oh, pick it up
but
longitude,
you
latitude.
can't do that.
Yeah, it's going to be precise because it'll be within that 5 feet.
Okay.
Yep, so settings.
Exactly. And then we're going to go back here. So power
And this
hood
is a
up.
big one. Make sure once we're done, you go in and put it in your address.
Yeah.
Auto relock, no doors are open. So if you want that, you can turn it on. But right now, it's not yellow. That means it's not on. Power hood operation, it's fully automated. But if you ever wanted to just have it pop ajar like an old hood, you have to open and close it yourself. But it will just pop open just enough when it's not powered.
Okay.
But it's fully automated right now.
Very good.
Back to your side mirror,
auto
folding.
folding.
All of those things are on.
Auto unfolding.
Okay.
Review mirror, review inside mirror auto tinting. That's good.
Exactly.
All right, cool. We'll go to
Driver Plus.
assistance.
Yeah, so
All right.
as you
Early.
drive the vehicle, I always encourage coming back to this as you learn the depth and spatial recognition of your truck. You can set up all of these different things. There will be some chimes and beeping and visual cues on your drive screen there that you can play around with, along with all of your different.
Definitely going to turn on lane departure warning.
Go ahead and,
Normal. I bet the early would drive me crazy. When the vehicles have early warning, it seems like you get
rushing
within
you.
3 feet of the. You have to be perfect or it warns you. So normal is going to be good for me. Warning type. I like vibration. I don't want a sound. I like the vibration. Lane keep assist nudges your steering wheel. Hell, I'm going to turn them all on because when I drive it, I want to see how all the stuff feels.
See how it all works. Yeah, and then you can go ahead and turn them all off if you're not
automatic
happy.
front cameras, great. Automatic high beams, rear cross traffic warning, really important. That thing's great. I have it on the Lightning and it works fantastic. So I'm super glad to have it. That's one of the things I missed on my Tesla. I had a Tesla. I sold the Tesla to pay for this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the rear cross traffic warning. And it's something that I really always missed that it would have. Especially EVs are so quiet. When you start backing up in a parking lot, if somebody's walking, they don't necessarily hear it.
Yes.
And, it's good for you to have that alert that someone's walking or a vehicle's coming.
EVs are very stealth, and that's great.
Okay.
Units. Yeah.
All right. Imperial, 12-hour, miles an hour, miles, all cool. I'm surprised it doesn't ask you for like consumption. A lot of EVs, they show it in either watt hours per mile or miles per kilowatt hour. It doesn't seem to give you an option to change that here.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's everything here. Updates. So I'm running 22.31.05. I'm all up to date.
Yep.
Very good.
And over-the-air updates will be prompted to your phone and let you know when you have an update available. When you have an update available, you will be prompted. If you want to update now, you usually give it about 75 to 90 minutes, depending on the update.
Yeah.
But always make sure you stay current with that, because a lot of our updates will have new advanced safety features that will improve your driving and or battery consumption and whatnot. So very important to stay on top of that. But they aren't so like on top of each other that you're annoyed by them. Yeah.
No, that's great. I listen to over-the-air updates. You can send me them every day. It won't annoy me. You keep improving my vehicle. I'm not going to complain about a 15-minute download, you know, set it up to do it overnight, you know.
Exactly.
So great. Okay, service. Wiper service. So you turn it. Okay, so you could do that, so you can lift them up, I guess, because they're tucked in underneath the hood. It's for aerodynamics. You know, most vehicles you could just lift up the wipers. You can't on the R1T. I couldn't on my Tesla either because they're tucked under. Electric vehicles try to be as efficient as possible. That's why they have that. Car wash closes your windows and pauses all the functions while you wash. We have tire change mode. All right, make sure you're in park. Switch your range, highest ride height before changing your tire.
This is great vehicle shipping. It helps mitigate any drainage that you may have, especially vehicle shipping from the factory and doing that long cross country to the East Coast to Brooklyn.
Very cool.
We have those come in.
Exterior lights, interactive lighting, light bars. Okay, I have everything's turned on. Entry lights, the guide lights, and that stays on for 1 minute. You could do it. I'm going to do 2 minutes. Charge port.
Yeah, so
light when locked.
Yeah, so if go ahead and hit on, that ring turns green.
Okay.
That lets you know. But generally when you do, let's say you were to go charge at a mall or at a hotel, when you lock your vehicle, the charge port is going to stay, the head is going to stay locked
to the vehicle.
To the vehicle. But this is just a visual cue too, to let you know. But if you're charging at home, is it necessary?
No.
Yes.
Now, does it change? Like, does it turn green when you're fully charged and red when it's charging? Or
no, this will just be solid, but your charging bar on the front of the car will have different, it'll let you know, green, white.
So I'll turn that off. Automatic high beams, we want those.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
All right, let's do your connect. So here, this is all your connect. Camp speaker, garages. If you have garage automation, you can go here and pull up to the car, pull the car to the garage, and go ahead and pair it with your sensors.
And the hotspot here.
You can turn it into a hotspot.
Very good.
And we can go ahead and connect if you want, your truck to your Wi-Fi whenever you're ready.
Probably not just on camera.
Yes.
So that's the garage, and that speaker. Now what's this door unlocked mean?
Dock unlocked.
Dock unlocked.
Yeah, so if you want to keep it locked while you're driving. That's what it is.
Oh,
so when you're in motion, it's locked in place. It's about 5 pounds. There's a latch that's going to keep it from being accessed for safety reasons.
And maybe even lock it when you're, if you loan your truck to somebody or something, so they can't steal it, because they probably wouldn't even be able to figure out how to unlock it.
Yeah, they'd have to poke around the screen, and hopefully by then you'll be back.
And you shouldn't be loaning your truck to someone that's going to steal your property anyway, but you know, people are weird.
Yeah. Good luck using it.
Very cool.
Legal and privacy. It just shows a lot of our third-party contributors to our mapping system and whatnot. So you can scroll through there if you're interested. But
it's all just basic legal jargon.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. So ellipses. Let's see what else we have left on here. Energy. So this will be something I think you'd be interested in. You have your session summaries there. If you'd like to see what and where your battery is getting charged. Do you have off-peak charging in Jersey?
We do, but it's not really worth it. So I don't have off-peak. I don't have an off-peak plan, and I have solar. So I use most of my electricity here is generated by my solar array.
All right, so you're doing the right thing here. So if ever you have a charging schedule in any states, or if you travel somewhere, you have a charging amperage you can turn down here. The max for here is 48 amps. If you have do you have a Rivian wall charger?
I don't have a Rivian wall charger, no.
What's great about the Rivian wall charger, it has a dip switch in there that your electrician can toggle with if you have anything under 48 amps. Yeah. And it shows you how it's easy to install.
I think my followers know I have more than 48 amps coming into my garage.
Yeah. I'm interested in how many you have. So the dip switch is...
I may have more chargers in my garage than Rivian has at the service center.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
I believe you. I believe you.
So, okay, cool. Charge limit is set to 100%. You can lower it.
Yeah, let's lower that because
85.
it helps elongate and just overall.
Yeah, you don't need to
battery.
charge to 100%. I'm going to set at 85%. That's more than low enough. I generally urge my followers to do around 85%. Some people even go lower. I see you could set to 70%. Yeah. That's really not necessary. You know, but hey, set it at whatever you feel most comfortable with. But don't be afraid to charge it to 100% when you need to go on a long trip. So, you know, that's not going to kill your battery. People sometimes get a little too concerned about that. Every now and then, it's fine to charge to 100%. So, and this is how you schedule charging, and this is the accessory power outlet. So you have to turn it on in order to...
You're either all in for 4 or they're all off. There is no one at a time. You have all 4 on or all 4 off. So you have one in the back seat, one in the gear tunnel, and 2 in the bed of the truck.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't see any need to have them ever turned off. And it times out after an hour. It looks like on for 24 hours.
A whole day.
Oh, and then you have to return it on, right? You have to
save your battery.
Yeah, it's also...
It's a timer.
Yeah, it's a timer. I mean, I guess the only reason why you would turn it off is if the outlet in the bed, somebody could just walk up to your truck and plug something into. Charging. Yeah, but that's really the only one, right? I mean, other than that, I don't think it would be a power draw if we just left them turned on. I think it's just safety.
Significant. Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Okay, cool. And it's showing that right now that I have 270 miles. I'm at 99% state of charge. It was 100% when they dropped it off. It was just that we've been out here for a while now. We have the air conditioning on, and we use 1% battery. So now it's interesting because the vehicle is EPA range rated at 314 miles per charge, but that's with the road tires. I have the all-terrain tires, which is why it's only showing 270 miles, which is, you know, about... I guess that's 44 miles less than what the EPA range rating is with the road tires.
Exactly. So 20-inch, you get about 10 to 15% of that diminished capacity. The sweet spot for the wheel and tire combination is our 21-inch road tire. Which, I mean, depending on your lifestyle, you know what tires you need for what you do.
I just think these look cool.
I agree. Absolutely agree.
That's why I got them. I have the road tires on the Lightning, and I think I might go with something a little more aggressive with that in the future. But for now, these just look cool.
Yeah, and our battery warranty, our battery pack warranty, is set at 175,000 miles or 8 years, whichever one comes first.
Okay, 175,000 miles. Yeah. Very good. 70% capacity.
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, but we haven't been there yet. But
no, well, I don't think anybody has that.
No one knows yet.
Although my friend Kyle has 10,000 miles on his Rivian already, and he just got it a couple months ago.
Wow.
But he's crazy. He drives all over the place.
Is he an off-roader?
He never stops.
Yeah.
He's in everything.
Or is he just
he's
a road
track, off-road, on-road, drive from North Carolina to California just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's Kyle. Most of my followers know who I'm talking about.
Go ahead and hit those ellipses.
Okay.
Owner's manual is the last one, which you also can access from your phone. There is a owner's manual in the phone. You can use keywords if you ever need any help with anything. It's built into your center display.
Very cool. All right. Everything's here. We don't need to go through that.
Okay, so let's go back to your map. What's the first place you plan on taking your truck? Let's go ahead and... whatever you like. You have some presets there. You can do favorite and
charging?
Start. Yeah.
It'll show me charging? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll probably have this, let me think. I'm probably going to go to the Electrify America station in Fairfield. Okay. Because that's where my parents live.
Nice.
And I'll go visit them, show them the truck, and then do a little charging.
So you see, upon arrival, you see 250 miles, but as you drive the vehicle and put miles in your different drive mode, the battery is going to optimize to your particular driving style. Okay. So you may see more or less miles gain on your predictions.
So it's a dynamic range estimator.
Yes,
you know, it adjusts to your driving habits, which is good.
Which is great if you share or have another phone paired as a key or a partner. They may get more use out of the vehicle than you do.
Yeah.
Or less.
Very cool.
All right.
like this one. It's pretty snappy. I noticed the entertainment center is infotainment center is pretty responsive. I mean, everything that you press comes up pretty quickly. And
so let's say you're doing a long trip and you want you need to get on the road quickly. You want to do a DC, go ahead and light up DC. We have the dark green and the light green.
Yeah, this is up to 100 kilowatt.
Yeah, and let's put in over. So you can get up to 300.
Right.
And then click off screen, and then we're going to pinch out.
Click where off
just
screen?
Anywhere. Just tap off and then pinch, and we're going to look for
cool.
those colors, that dark green and that lime green. So we can start seeing where we have the lay of the land, those quickest charges to get us back.
Yeah, and you see it has one on the destination where I set it to.
Exactly.
So, and this is really cool here. It has all the different colors and where, you know, how many, and that's how many stations are at each one.
Exactly.
Yeah, very
and
cool.
there is a refresh, so the availability will change depending on who's there.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. This is one of the ones that I go to all the time. I don't know if you could.
While you're in a trip.
I'm
but
already
if you
in a trip. Yeah.
So let's end the trip, and then you can play around with it. They'll still stay on the screen.
Okay.
You'll pinch out, and you still see the same options.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I guess I don't need that. This is the Electrify America station in Elizabeth that I go to. So very cool. Yeah. All right. Excellent.
Yeah. So go ahead and let's hit exit, and we can go ahead and season. You can give all of your different orientations and whatever styles that you like to travel in. So you want to hear your directions or you want to see them. It's up to you to play around with that.
Very cool.
Scroll down and you can clear some of your caches and all of that good stuff.
Oh, good. Clear your searches. Exactly. So my wife can't see where I was
where
searching
you been
and going.
And where you going.
Exactly. She shouldn't be looking up on me anyway.
It's your adventure. It's not hers. Go ahead and scroll to the top.
Not that I do anything wrong. Okay. Cool.
All right.
So this is for the audio volume and audio type, map orientation, display. Okay, awesome.
All right, so exit out, and I'll show you there. If you see on your drive screen, you see that you have your actual map set up there.
Yep.
Go ahead and hold down that tab there on the outside. Slide over. This guy right here. Hold it down, and we're going to go into your PSI.
Okay.
You can check your 48. Between 48 and 50 is fine. Let's say you want to do some off-roading, you want to go on the sand, you can air down, and if you want to make sure you filled up correctly or you did blindly, you can always check there. Yeah. As long as you're going over 19 miles per hour, you'll be able to read in.
And you can fill up with the onboard compressor, which I need you to show me how that works a little bit later.
Oh yeah, once we get out, we have some more goodies out there.
Okay, cool.
Hold that tab down again, and then this is great for if you were interested in your charging efficiency.
Absolutely.
And pull that up while driving, and it's easy, and you're in that hand there.
Excellent.
That's how you access.
And there's a rocker switch on if you can't see on the video, I'm not sure if you could see that. On the left side of the steering wheel, there's the two roller wheels, but then you press the rocker switch to the left of the roller wheel, and it changes the display on the driver's screen.
Absolutely. Cool. While you're here, that is your left stalk there. So you have your lights, you have bidirectional tabs, windshield wiper, and then the one inward is your light
for
tab.
Lights. Okay.
Exactly.
It's set on automatic or?
Go ahead and set the wipers to auto.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It scrolls up on here.
Those are the lights. Set the wipers.
Oh, the wipers,
come in one. There you go. Yep. Right. A for auto.
A for auto. All right, I'm on auto.
And then that silver tab is your instant clean. Like you can go ahead and push that. And
I don't want to do that. It's already very clean.
Yes.
I don't want water splashed up yet.
All right. So let's go ahead and open the front trunk, and we can get into your exterior walk around.
Okay, so it's on here.
Yeah.
And then
you got
here we go, and then open hood. Let's see that guy open up.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Never gets old.
Okay, my big frunk.
Frunk, yes. You have 11 cubic feet of storage here. I got some goodies for you.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Got a nice hat there, your Monroney.
Doesn't really have much of Rivian branding on it. There's just a little thing that says Rivian on the side.
Very subtle. Cool. And then in the back you have stitched in there.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Little details.
And this is the Monroney sticker?
Your Monroney sticker, absolutely.
Window sticker, and there's a battery in there. Why are you giving me an Energizer battery?
That's for your carabiner, your fob, when
that
dies out.
Very cool.
All right, so a two-tier system here. hold on to that, or you can put it in the cab. But we're love it. Looks good on you.
I'm not a hat person.
You're not a hat person?
No, I'm gonna hang it up over here.
All right, so here we are at the front trunk here. You got 11 cubic feet of storage. Both tiers, you have the ability to take out the divider, fold it up and take it out if you don't want that divider there.
That's deep with the false floor lifted out.
Exactly.
That's,
you have a little bit more depth when you take it out if you do need it. For luggage or anything of the sort, there is a one-way drainage valve there set up, so if you want to fill it in or put anything that's pretty dirty. This entire compartment is actually waterproof and it's sealed, but you want to try to keep water away from this area. But anything that you do in here is good. You can clean it out or do any storage there.
What's this here that you're giving
That's a gear guard cable.
Okay.
That's more so for the rear of the trunk.
Okay.
The rear of the bed is where you'll be able to access and use that gear guard cable. That is your portable charger that you take with you wherever you go. You have a 120 and a 240, aka NEMA 1450.
Yep.
You get a nice charge there depending on your amperage, but it is set and built for the elements, indoor, outdoor, great for campers. Your two adapter heads there. Like I said, it's a 30 amp portable charger.
Very good.
To go.
That'll work. Very good. I like this nice Rivian carrying case.
So hold on to your gear guard cable. We'll bring that with us.
Very cool.
Your front trunk does come with escape buttons that do glow in the dark. You can feel them. And the only work that you'll have to worry about under the hood is making sure you fill up your windshield wiper fluid. You go ahead and take the cap out and fill her up.
Very good.
And the vehicle will prompt you when you do need it.
Awesome. And then for the key fob, this is remote. We opened it from inside the truck, but now I'm going to close it, double press. Lights are blinking. There you go.
Right. And if you ever don't have your key on you, if you approach the vehicle, there is a silicone pad here to the left of that camera. You go ahead and press it and it'll pop right up for you.
All right, let's go take a walk around the back.
All right, so here we are at the rear of the truck. We have your cover here that covers your tow hitch. There are two tabs underneath that allow you to take it off and expose it. Right here, it's not too deep inside.
I see that.
And some people like the look of exposing their hitch. You know,
so it's flush.
It's flush. We want as less drag as possible on those EVs. We want to keep everything aerodynamic.
Absolutely.
So on your, actually, you come on this side, or if you don't mind, you go ahead and drop your bed.
Drop my bag?
Drop your bed.
Oh.
Yeah. The tailgate,
this is the button right here.
Yeah, we're gonna expose your bed, I'm sorry. Go ahead and give it an assistance.
Oh,
yep.
So it doesn't do it all its own, you gotta give it a little pull?
I believe the vehicle is on a downgrade right now.
It is.
So because that, we have to drop it down. If we were level, it will pop open and lay flush.
Very cool.
So go ahead and retract your tonneau cover. Yep, so retracting the tonneau cover.
Yep. Very cool.
So you have extra level of security there. It can accumulate up to about 400 pounds, like with snow. It's about 5 feet by 5 feet, a little bit under, with it drop down about 89 inches long with this drop down.
With the drop down.
So 51 by 54. And with this drop down, you have that 89 in length.
And I noticed as that was going in, the tonneau cover, it's a super tight fit. It's like, there's like brushes, so it would like clean off anything on the top. That was super tight fit there. I was
so if there would be water, it would drip. It would be like a waterfall.
So
it's going
to fall off into the back of the bed.
Exactly.
And it drains from inside the bed, I suppose? Yeah,
once we get in there. So you see you have your two LED bars in the bed of the trunk, which is great if you're unloading at night or if you have limited visibility.
And everything's covered in plastic. Everything's covered. There's no exposed paint in the back here to scratch or to rust.
And the treading on these here, those are little tiny Compass logos. Those little devil in the details.
Oh, wow,
really
you're right.
Nice. Those are little Compass logos.
Tiny. They're like a millimeter. Maybe 2 millimeters wide. Yeah. Very cool.
All right. So on your side, you have your air compressor attachments there. These guys will live right beneath that. So you have it set at 150 PSI. If you have something that's too tall to fit into the bed of the truck, you can definitely tie down and lock in anything, tools, bikes, scooters, anything that you want to secure, you use those gear guard cables to tie it in.
Okay.
You have your D-rings here on the left and right. You have 2 in the front, 2 in the back. I have seen a few videos with a nice Sportster in the rear of the truck. You can load on a diagonal and ratchet down.
Very cool. And where's the hose for the air compressor?
That'll be on the driver's side, gear tunnel step.
Gear tunnel. Okay. All
Yep.
right. I'll
Driver's
take a look
side
at that
gear
later.
tunnel step. On the right side, you have your first aid kit.
Okay.
Those can sustain about 250 pounds static. Sitting, standing. You may need that step to assist with tie downs on the top of the vehicle.
I'm not at 250 yet, but I'm working there, unfortunately. Okay, very cool. And it also has like a digital display here that shows you the PSI. Right now it's at 0 because we're not pumping anything up, but I'll do a video on that later.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into super detail on that now. I just wanted to see where it was and how. And it's always, is it always on even when the vehicle's turned off? I'd imagine that's not active.
That's off. That's your
cool. And I did get the spare tire option.
Yeah, so go ahead and take your right hand and hit that lever there and it'll pop up. So I'll help assist here. Go ahead and open it up.
Beautiful.
And this is it here. It's like 45. We can go all the way to a 90.
You can?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Push it. I'll help you out. There we go.
Okay, very good.
So now
it kind of stops at that.
Yep, it comes with your jack underneath. You untie it, and then I'll show you on the underbelly of the car where you can go ahead and pitch up your jack there.
Very cool. Excellent.
Yeah. All terrain, 20 inch.
Same. It's the same tire and wheel. It's a full size.
It's a full size spare.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
Yep. So closing it, these strikers here, you want to give all that pressure to the latch. So you push there here, and I push here. Perfect. And
Snap
it's flush.
it in place. Yeah.
You make sure you see it flush.
Yep.
Yep.
Very
you
good.
hear rattling if not. You don't want that.
No.
Over here.
So on this side over here, there's it looks like 2 120 volt outlets.
Yep.
Okay, and those are operated on the same string of 4 that you have.
The 4 that
everything.
you can-
They're either all 4 on or all 4 off.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Outlet.
Very
More
cool.
power. All right.
I'm just going to leave this back here for now. Does it have a power lift up, or do you have to lift it up?
Oh, this is all biceps.
I'm getting lazy because my Lightning power lifts up and down.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I tell you, $80,000 doesn't get you too much these days now, does it? Just kidding. You know, I'm one of the lucky people, and I'm going to spend a second talking about this, that ordered the vehicle before Rivian had their price increase. And at first, Rivian said that they were going to charge the people that even had pre-orders the extra amount of money, but then they walked that back, and so I got this at the original price, and which I had been saying from day one was a ridiculous deal. I know it's super expensive. This was $80,000, but for what you have, the same vehicle now is like 93 or 94,000, I think. Even I know that's a tremendous amount of money, but for what this comes with the vehicle, the 4 quad motor system and all the options and everything, it's actually, in my opinion, priced appropriately now. It was too cheap before, and you know, so I lucked out because I ordered it early. But you know, it's an expensive vehicle. It's a premium vehicle, and it's got a ton of options, as we see here.
Yeah.
All right. So what next?
All right, so we can continue on. I want to show you your more accessories and more storage.
Okay, we're going to go to the gear tunnel?
Yeah, we'll start off with the gear tunnel.
Okay. Okay, so I moved the truck so we have a little bit of a better view. What are we going to talk about next?
Anyone that may be interested in towing or hauling anything around, you have about 11,000 pounds towing capability with the truck. Okay. Your tongue weight on that is about 10%, so about 1,100 pound on a tongue weight going downward. On top of your towing and hauling capabilities, the bed has a payload of about 1,700 pounds. So
okay, you can put 1,700 pound payload, 11,000 pound towing. Really cool.
Yeah.
All right. How about gear tunnel?
Your gear tunnel here, you can go ahead and access right on top here.
All right. Yep. So there's a button up here. Up top, so I'm going to press that, and it's not open.
It's open, but only to a trained eye. So you have to go ahead and put your fingers in there and pull it down. So we're going to redo it. Set it back and then press it with authority. There you go. There it is.
All right, there you go.
There it is.
You got to press it with authority. I wasn't authoritative enough. So you do actually have to press it pretty hard, because I thought I pressed it hard. It didn't open all the way.
Yeah, you want to hit it right in the middle there, right in there.
And I suppose that's good because you don't want something to hit it very easily and the thing pop open. You really want to want it open, so you want to push
Yes.
it really hard and hold it down.
Be very intentional with
Yeah.
your access with the truck. It's very tough. It's not a light truck.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so this is your gear tunnel step. And as I stated before, this side will house your air compressor kit.
All right, is that in here? This is it here?
Exactly.
Okay, here's your air compressor kit. We're not going to do a full demonstration today, but here's the cable, and this is what you put into the back and how you inflate your tires. Very cool.
Yep.
It's fit in there nice and snugly.
Snug. Go ahead and take that, tuck it, and lay it right down.
And there's nothing on this side. It's just that side.
Yep.
Okay, very good.
So
That's
inside you have a 12 volt here,
Yep.
along with a mat that you can take out and clean up, easy cleanup.
Very cool.
Above are your escape buttons that glow in the dark, and if you do press them, if someone is inside playing around or whatnot, it will open both sides, and a light does come on.
Is it legal for me to transport someone in here? Can I drive like to Vermont and put the sixth
Absolutely
passenger
not.
in there?
Absolutely not.
Even if I don't like the person?
Hey, we all have our vices. I understand.
What if they're a Tesla fan?
A Tesla fan? they would get in like joyously. They would actually enjoy riding around in the gear tunnel.
I'm just kidding. It's all fun. Nobody hates Tesla.
Oh yeah.
You just hate on some of the extreme Tesla fanboys, but we won't talk about that. Everybody has their extreme fans. So
you can get inside if you like.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to get inside today. I think we're okay with that. So all right, cool. Yeah. So then it's just boom. Nice and good. Boom. There you go. Closed. Okay. Awesome. What next?
Go ahead and open up your driver's side rear. Yep.
All right.
All right. So here you have some more storage here. It's pretty deep. Go ahead and take your seat and pull it forward from back to front.
Okay.
And you have more storage underneath.
Very good.
There.
Yes, I
that
see
also
that there.
has a removable liner that you can take
down below. Yep.
Yep. And let's say you have someone in your gear tunnel and you care about them a little bit, you can go ahead and pull down that armrest and open up that gate so they can enjoy and some heat and
I gotcha.
yes.
Oh, it slides open. Very cool. Yeah.
And along with that front trunk and your gear tunnel, it is waterproof up to 1 meter of water. So
very cool.
It is sealed off.
I've seen the videos of people doing crazy things with this. I don't think I'm going to be risking that much, but who knows what we'll do.
On the bottom side of your display in the back, there is another 110 plug. So if you need to power up anything more and the USB-C isn't cutting it, you can go ahead and tap right into that 110.
They're provided it's turned on. In
yes, with your permission.
Yes, very good.
Your driver's side door has your flashlight housed right here.
Yeah.
3 different settings at 1,000 lumens, very powerful.
That is very powerful.
Yep. And that yellow notch there, you go ahead,
press it.
Even on the brightest days, you can see.
Yep, 3 different settings. Wow, that is bright.
And it kicks,
It's daylight, and I can see this shining on my house.
The mark of a great flashlight.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's great. I love that they thought of this and that it's always in there and always charged, you know, and it's such a simple thing, but everybody at some point needs a flashlight when they're with their vehicle. So it's great that they included it. I think that's really awesome for Rivian. Yep. All right. I mean, it seems like we've gone through a lot. We have more?
Yes, there's just some more storage on the driver's side and passenger sides in between the legs. You can go ahead and open up that compartment there. You can,
Oh yeah, it slides down.
Yep,
it's almost
just
like
a
jewelry
fold down.
box.
Yeah, for anything small that you want to keep track of.
Very cool.
Insignias throughout the vehicle.
And it's the same one on both sides.
On both sides.
Yeah,
exactly.
that is cool. You have the Rivian
stamped
insignias
right
stamped on the dash, on the B pillar here. You know, in the back of the bed, as you said. That's really cool. I'll have to zoom in on that to let people see it.
Yeah, it gets pretty granular. Even like your pads here. I don't know if they changed them out, but those used to be Rivian Rivian compasses too. But I don't think those are.
And I like how this expands. If you have something a little bit bigger, you know, I can get a couple bottles of wine in there. I think.
I think so too. Stack them right on top of each other. I like how you think. All right, so. That's it. If you want to talk about wheels and tires, you have that exposed caliper. The compass yellow looks great. The ceramic brake pads are
very
nice
cool.
Touch.
Yeah, the yellows. I like how that works. And as we mentioned earlier, I have the all-terrain wheel and tires. Rivian has a few different styles. The only difference really is is in the range of the vehicle. I mean, there's performance difference.
Yes.
If you're really not going to be driving on the or off-roading at all,
yeah,
the road tires are probably a better fit for you.
Yeah.
You get more range. The only thing is, like I said earlier, these just look cool.
Yes.
So, you know,
yeah.
I'm going to take the range hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the range hit. I think they just look really cool. It looks, gives it like that beefy, masculine pickup truck look. So I think that's cool. And I think that's important because I think some people that have never driven electric vehicles and they're pickup truck people, they might look at electric pickup trucks as being like underpowered or not masculine and not tough. You know, and I think the look of it is important. Now we know it's strong, fast, and can tow 11,000 pounds and all that stuff. But I think the look's important too. This doesn't look like a wimpy electric, like, you know, I want to drive and save the planet, so I'm going to drive something that doesn't look cool. This looks cool.
We hit all three on the head. We have utility, performance, and luxury all roped into one vehicle. And
that's great. Well, you did a super job, and I want to thank you for doing this presentation. This has been fantastic. I really appreciate you taking all this time to do this with me here today.
Absolutely.
You know your stuff. You know the vehicle inside and out, and you know, my followers are going to really appreciate the fact that you spent the time to do this with me, Sade. I'm really thankful. Thank you very much, and keep an eye out for the video because we're gonna make you a star.
Oh man, here we go. It was great, but congratulations.
Thank you very much.
No problem. All right.
Wasn't Sade great? She really knows her stuff. I asked her questions even that I knew the answer to. I just wanted to see how she would respond, and she nailed everything. She really knows the R1T inside and out. I hope all of Rivian's delivery specialists are as good as she is. I doubt it, but I hope they are. In any event, I want to thank her again for participating in this. Let me mic her up, doing all this on camera. You know, she certainly didn't have to agree to that, and I really appreciate it. Not a lot of people are that comfortable on a live camera. You know, you'd be afraid you'd say the wrong thing or make a mistake, but she didn't even hesitate. She let me put the mic on her. She went through everything, and we didn't even have to do multiple takes. She just nailed everything because she knows this truck inside and out, and that's what you want from a delivery specialist. With this direct sales model, you don't have a dealership. You don't have a group of people that can answer questions when you go to pick up your vehicle. If, say, your particular salesperson can't answer the question, they can ask somebody else. When you have a delivery service like this, you're just talking to that one person. Now, yeah, I guess you can go online or call your Rivian guide to get answers, but it's so much nicer when the person that is actually handing you the keys knows everything about the vehicle. So while you're there taking possession or your new shiny new toy, you can ask them whatever you want to, and they can answer them. So, you know, I think that was a great job. Sade did an awesome job. Thanks again. And listen, I hope we covered everything that you wanted me to cover here today. If we didn't, if there's some things we missed, leave your questions in the comments section. I do try to get answers to as many of the questions in the comment stream as I can, and I monitor that constantly. So hopefully I can get answers to the questions you have if I didn't cover it here today. And listen, if this is your first time here to State of Charge, please don't forget to tap that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming content. And as always, thanks for watching.